in the podcast Academics talking about when he first met me, I was real down to earth. That my mama came off more as like the gangster one, cause she told him to pull up some Hennessy, some shit like that. Then he said the girl I was with couldn't come out until she did her homework. Like, nigga, bro, that's just real funny to me, fool, cause I ain't never seen no nigga that want a nigga to come on their show ratchet as hell and on what they was just on, bro. If I'm coming on somebody's show, I'm gonna come respectful, cause this how I was brought up. I'm always respectful until I'm disrespected, bro. You don't have to be on go 24/7. That's a point to prove as nigga. I'm not one of them. I'm a real nigga, bro. I'm not finna come on nobody. Like, if you have a female to pull up on somewhere on set and she know this ain't got nothing to do with her and she go to do her work before she do anything, to me, there's morals, those boundaries, this discipline. It's a balance with everything, bro. You don't always have to be too much of this and too much of that. Hell yeah, I'm gonna pull up to a show humble as fuck, pull up to a podcast humble as hell, but I still know in the back of my mind I smack the shit out of you. Like, it's a balance, bro. If a nigga is pulling up 24/7, this nigga mean want to be gangster, cuz 9 times out of 10 he ain't never did shit. A dance, like, that's a persona, that's an image. I'ma pull up me, I'ma smile, I'ma laugh with you. You got me fucked up. Then we on that, bro. I'm not finna pull up on that and then be on that. I'ma pull up humble as hell until a nigga take this shit advantage, whatever they do, you know. For you niggas that never even slung and been in a fist fight, y'all do be having a lot of shit to say about the streets and about the gangster shit. Like, bro, yeah, I'm spiritual as a motherfucker. And they saying you can't be spiritual and gangster at the same time, quote unquote, saying this, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm on to better, fool. But I never forget where the fuck I was at. And that, because at the end of the day, that's still a part of me, because that's still me. It's also a balance. That old me ain't with nowhere, G. It's just a balance of what you gonna get. You gonna get this one or that one. Which chopper you gonna get? Man, I just need to learn, like, who to talk about and who to talk. Because I ain't never got extorted, bro. Like, none of that, bro. Stop speaking on me, fool. On God, like, don't even speak on me. I don't speak on nobody. Stop speaking on me like that. Because first time, like, you saying straight bullshit. You ain't saying that one fact about me, homie.
Okay, so that's what he had to say. I played it in totality. I just want to clarify because again, you know, I'm not one of them niggas who's about to be up here and just try to, like, when y'all tune in, be like, oh shit, who act about this or what? I wasn't trying to say none of that to diss NLE Choppa. I was trying to show you how the rap game is. Let me tell you this. Everybody who's saying this Choppa is like some new nigga, what I was trying to say is that this was the Choppa I met. But I don't think Choppa at that point was comfortable enough to showcase the other side of him. So that's why when I went into and by the way, I still appreciate him now. I appreciate him now for doing my show. When I went into the show, I'm like, I've never seen this side of you. Don't just, like, you know why they sent out the request like, hey, we want to interview NLE Choppa or NLE Choppa to get on the show act? They're only seeing one side of you. That's the point I was trying to say. I didn't say he's fake. I didn't say he ain't about it. Maybe that was the overtones you took from the message. What I would say is that, truthfully, this is who I saw. It's only now he's became the person who could show both sides. I've met a lot of people. I won't mention this. I'll mention this in a little while, but there's nothing wrong with how NLE Choppa is now. I'm just telling you, I don't think it's a transformation. This is who we've been This is who we've been the whole time. But this is what I was trying to tell y'all. When we first saw him, we only saw the gangster turned up shit, so we were fooled as fans. I was fooled. And then when I met him, I said, By the way, NLE Choppa, and by the way, this is why I'm addressing this. Yo, his mom is one of the nicest people ever. She sends me, yo, she's so proud of his accomplishments. She has my number. She texts me like, oh, he got this, he got that. And she's tremendous. I don't want to, like, I'm not trying to tell nobody they shouldn't be this. I don't want this to be like the, oh, you're getting real type of shit. You feel me? I'm just saying it takes a certain type of realness, I'll say, to really be yourself. If anything, when again, I can only speak for when I met him. I don't think that NLE Choppa, if somebody like try to violate him, won't get back on the same ignorant shit. But what I'm saying is that everybody just thought he just changed because everybody saw ignorance and nothing else at first. I could tell you as a fact, what I saw is more close to what he is showing to the public now. And that wasn't to be an indictment against him. Most of these artists put on the front that you want, not their true personality. So that's why when I heard this, I said, damn, Choppa, like, I'm actually saddened that this clip came out now and that we might have a miscommunication in you probably thinking that I'm saying, I don't think you're fake. I think you're actually real because you're showing the real perspective of shit. I've met a lot of rappers and I know they're putting on an act. I'm going to be honest with you, and I'll say this, NLE Choppa. I met your family, and by the way, it's great that you have your mom as a manager. It's great that you've traveled with your team. By the way, everything I said about like your girlfriend, whatever, at that time, it wasn't meant to diss her. It was that, you guys had a structure. That was good. I would call you fake if you were still acting like you were gangster while I don't give a fuck, I'll shoot up the club. That's not you. The real you is this person. Never said you're not a man. Never said you ain't gonna stand on your principles. Never say you ain't gonna do what you gotta do. Never say that don't mean you're not gangster. What I was saying is that the ignorance, and that's what you presented us, NLE Choppa. You presented people like me with pure ignorance. If we believe that, we would be shocked by this new persona. When I met you, I said, he's not that ignorant at all. But the reason why I'm bringing it up, it wasn't because of you. It's because a lot of rappers present an image, but when you meet him, it's something else. I was giving you credit that finally what you really are. I'm not saying you ain't gangster. You gangster, but you're woke. You could be both. You're a person. You're not turned up and ignorant all the time. And maybe, and that's why I understand, I'm older than Choppa, right? So I can understand when people eat that up from the plug page who upload this shit and be like, oh shit, NLE Choppa been faking it. That wasn't the thing I was trying to say. I was just trying to tell you, my brother, this was you all along. You only got this confidence to showcase you. Like, I don't care what he says. And this is, if y'all want a disagreement, I'll disagree with this. He didn't find no extra wokeness since he got in the industry. Nope. He's been this dude. Why when we first saw him for the first 8 months, it was straight ignorance. We never saw this. That's all I'm saying. I'm glad he's at a place in his life and he's at peace with himself that he can showcase this side. Because truth be told, this is a dope side. His mom is his manager. She really cares so much about him. He's been banned off Instagram for some ignorant stuff. He's ignorant too. But just like, I've dealt with and I've covered artists like XXXTentacion. If you think I would sum up X's persona as just ignorant, you're wrong. You know why I always defended him? Because I talked to him. Y'all see me talk to him on a Twitch stream. Y'all see I brought out, it wasn't me that brought it out, but y'all saw the other side of Jesse. It wasn't just some ignorant, no. Very complex individuals. NLE Choppa, I was not trying to diss you. And me, I love this Twitch shit. So like, if I was, I'd be trying to clown this and third. Wasn't trying to diss you. I was just trying to say that for everybody who's shocked by your quote unquote transformation, to me, you haven't transformed at all. You have finally just realized that you could be yourself, which means you don't have to play a character. Now, I'll address one part of it. I understand a lot of artists are sensitive to YoungBoy comparisons. I wasn't trying to belittle you or nothing like that. I will say this. I met YoungBoy. And if YoungBoy say something, I could back that up and I would say, yo, when I met YoungBoy is like the same nigga y'all see online, that's YoungBoy. Now, he's a little bit misunderstood because like he do care about certain shit, but like that nigga is living a different lifestyle. Everybody, including his team around him, says, yo, we don't know how this continues to go on. YoungBoy lives in chaos. YoungBoy is living, whatever you see, YoungBoy is living it 24/7. YoungBoy ain't doing no other shit. And when I think artists take that, they'll be like, oh no, people gonna think he's realer than me. No. Bro, YoungBoy mad. Yo, when I talk to YoungBoy, I can't, YoungBoy, let's put that interview out. YoungBoy said to me, he said, ask him about his kids. He said, I'm not there yet, bro. He looked at me in my eyes and said, I'm not there yet. Like, I asked him about his fathering skills, and he do want to be a good father, but like, and he do want to like, it's not like he's not a good father, but he want to realize and take accountability. Like, yo, some of his actions, some of his messaging might affect his kids, but he's not there yet to like really internalize it. And he said, yo, I'm a work in progress. Bro, that's real. Choppa being himself finally, that's real. That don't mean, yo, it's so fucked up that hip hop, as programmed us to say the most ignorant nigga is only the realest. I think I'm a real nigga. You know why? Bro, because I don't ever say nothing that I don't truly believe. I don't never act no way that I don't truly believe. I do believe that NLE Choppa wasn't acting on his complete personality and how he really felt when he first came in. So when he now is doing that, I'm not saying he not gangster. He could be gangster and he could be this person too. People are multifaceted. Just like I talked to Kodak and I said, damn, yo, Kodak at the end, I've talked to Kodak mad times before he's been locked up many times. I said, damn, this industry shit ain't for him. He just too, like, his mind is programmed on some other shit. I've talked to YoungBoy, and YoungBoy talked to me straight about death, period. That don't mean nobody's realer than nobody. To me, real means you're being yourself. And NLE Choppa, I hope if you see this, you realize I wasn't trying to disrespect you because, by the way, that would be a really sucker shit for me to do, to disrespect you, to say, hey, you're now being positive, but really, so you're not being real when we thought you were negative. No, you're being yourself now. I was just trying to tell you that I feel like you finally, like when I met you, the message you were given at that time, your complete personality didn't include this person. But you were that person then. You didn't transform. I know for a fact you ain't transformed. Because this person that was talking on this live, that was you then. Doesn't mean you won't knock a nigga head off if they say something crazy about you, disrespect you. Don't mean that. And unfortunately, within our culture, we only take ignorance as being real. If you shoot somebody or you shoot 10 people in broad daylight, 2 p.m., you go to jail. Oh, that's a real nigga. If you see somebody disrespect you and be like, yo, I know that nigga's out of pocket, but I'm going to forgive him. Because if I do some shit, I'm going to be in a bad position. That's considered fake. That's wrong with the culture today. So NLE Choppa, like, it's the first time I really watched completely what you said about me. If the message was misconstrued of what I was saying about you, I'll apologize for that. Just because as somebody who's older than you and somebody who gets paid a lot to communicate my thoughts and communicate ideas, I shouldn't be that vague where you're feeling when I'm expressing myself, saying, hey, listen, yo, this person who I met, yeah, like, I know y'all was used to this whole ignorant nigga and y'all think he changed. Like, nah, he wasn't that ignorant. Like, he was cool back then. So I'll apologize for that because maybe I should have been more clear. So I know some people in my chat, they expected me to just like be, that's not the case. We're not, yo, the people who we get at, like, trust me, we're not going to be like just pawns or just like, you know, I don't want to be a character myself just dissing everybody just because. So NLE Choppa, I hope you have that understanding. And by the way, NLE Choppa, I'm going to extend the invitation to you. I want to have a conversation with you because I do believe that you were this person all along, but I do believe you're growing as well. The reason why you're banned off Instagram, I won't mention here, but you know, I believe there's some growth there. I believe there's some regret there. I've watched a lot of your stuff. Now, if we talking music, we have a different type of discussion. You get me? But when I'm talking about your growth, and I know you are a influence among young kids, I'm not going to be here sitting saying you the realest nigga by just being ignorant. Like, you could, when I see the young boy interview, the best answer young boy told me is that, I don't know, but I'm learning. Best answer. Because he didn't act like he knew everything at 20. You know what I mean? So, hopefully this gets around to NLE Choppa. I don't want to mention music right now, but if we could have a music discussion, and by the way, music discussions, I'm pretty just straightforward. I might be harsh, but I'm straightforward. Like, yo, if you're not making good music, if I think you flopping, I'm gonna just say it. But I'm not gonna say the fact that we're seeing a different side of you when the whole point of me saying that was I was saying I saw that side of you before the masses saw the side of you. So it wasn't a change. It was you being brave enough to say, bro, I don't want to come on here being mad ignorant all the time. And then it worked, and a lot of people were like, oh, you on some spirituality shit, some soul Illuminati shit. Yeah, it worked because, shit, you know, what people didn't realize about X, he was multifaceted. X did that. And people start fucking with you for that, so I don't want to shame you into that, okay? So that's me addressing NLE Choppa. Y'all can do whatever y'all want with it. I don't want to